This is Jackie, and I'm here with Maryland's own Ballyhoo at day one of Van's Warped Tour. And I say that because I just flew in from Maryland too. And yes, my arms are tired.
Yes.
You guys are dressed and ready to go,
Yes.
dealing with this Dallas heat. Tell me about your new single, Girls. What inspired the lyrics?
I guess it's about every relationship I've ever had where it just feels like I think I've kind of learned that we're always catering to the opposite sex. And this goes for girls too, like against the boys, you know. But I don't know, it's just kind of one of those things where you just feel like you're always working at it and there's nothing you can do that's right. And you just do the best you can, you know.
So true.
Yeah. And I just want to make it like, I put it to like fun, upbeat music, and, you know, it's just a lot of fun for people, I think.
And how does Ballyhoo's sound fit into the Warped Tour scene?
Good question.
That is an excellent question.
This year, a lot better.
Yeah. Well, there's the ska bands are out, Real Big Fish, Less Than Jake. I got the pop punk bands. We definitely have some pop punk influence. Pepper's good friends of ours, been for a long time. It's definitely similar genre. So there's definitely that kind of scene, I guess, in this year's Warped Tour, which we're stoked about. So we don't feel so outside of all the other, heavier stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
So is Girls a part of a bigger music project, more music coming out?
Yeah, this is technically the second single off our upcoming record. We're working on the whole release of that now. I'm hoping it comes out in the fall, but we'll see. It follows that mixtape, which came out in October. We got 12 tracks on a new record produced by Paul Leary, and Matt Wallace did a few tracks as well, who did like Maroon 5 and Faith No More and bands like that. And Paul Leary was amazing, just super cool guy, and helped us out a lot. And I think it's the best we've ever sounded. Really excited for it.
What is the overall sound, if you could describe it?
We went different this time. There's no punk rock on it, which is odd because we've always kind of been the band kind of mix it up. And this time I got more into like production and added like beats and like weird crazy sounds and synths and weird stuff, and found some cool shit, and I just put it on the along with the tracks, and I don't know, it just sounds really neat. So it's more of like a modern kind of sound, kind of a pop reggae, but like modern with production and beats and stuff. I don't know, it's still sing along, fun stuff. Yeah.
And who or what influenced the song lyrics when you were writing?
It's funny because most of the songs happen to be about girls, you know, so it's all about relationships and my friends' relationships and things, and then I just kind of take like a hodgepodge of different situations and put them together, and, you know, it's not always necessarily about me, but it's just situations in general. I think I've gotten a pretty good understanding of all that, so.
You've got a pretty good understanding of girls by now?
No, I got understanding. I've understanding of how it doesn't work for me. I
think it works for anyone if it makes you feel any better.
Yeah, okay.
How did Pledge the Music and your fans help bring this album together?
Oh, it was awesome. We were approached by Pledge Music through our management, Fly South, and we had done something like this before on our own, and our fans are always so supportive, and we figured, what the hell, let's try to do something. We like the idea of the behind-the-scenes, kind of behind-the-curtain sort of thing, where you can kind of watch the songs come together. I mean, we have footage of songs that they're going to hear on the record that were like just bare bones, just skeletons, no meat, no nothing, and they're going to hear the record like, oh man, that's what that turned out to be. I don't know, I just like that. I would love to watch my favorite band do that, you know.
What are some other things that you offered to fans who pledged?
We did. One of the things that I liked the most was the disposable cameras. So we've got like 15 or 20 disposable cameras, and throughout the recording process and then touring after, and just whenever we felt like it, just snap some pictures. So everybody has a unique camera. So we just send them the whole camera. They get it developed, and who knows what's going to be on it. And everybody.
Back in the day, that's how people took photos, kids,
Yeah.
with a camera and film.
You gotta take it to the store and wait a couple days to get it back.
Yeah, there's still places where they can get those developed?
So. They still sell the cameras, so you would hope that the same place would
really
develop.
do hope so.
Nowadays you gotta mail it in and wait a few weeks, because they don't do it anymore,
Someone like it by hand.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, you guys have been together since 1995.
Crazy.
Kind of a while. What do you attribute to your longevity? You're still here.
Just the love of it, the love of the game, the love of the, I don't know, I love being on stage and singing, and just the idea of people singing our songs when, sitting there writing on my bed or whatever, or us jamming in our, whatever. We don't have a rehearsal space, so whatever we rehearsed in at the time, and then having people sing that back to us, it's a wild ride. Get to see a lot of cool things, and get to travel the country, and meet a lot of great bands and great people, and made a lot of good friends. So.
Excellent.
Kept a lot of drive, and we have a lot of fun. We've kind of come too far to stop, so just keep going, just keep going, just keep going.
Going. So how do you choose your set for Warped Tour?
We have to go with short songs. It's a very short set, but we have a pretty broad spectrum of music. We can do like the punk rock stuff, the real laid back reggae stuff, in between the pop stuff. So we can kind of tailor our sets to whatever tour we're doing, which is kind of nice. We definitely try to keep the upbeat stuff, the more punk rock for Warped Tours.
Bring the energy.
30 minutes, you just got to go balls to the wall the whole time.
Well, stay tuned for much more from Ballyhoo. This is Jackie. Thanks to Chorus.fm and In the Key of Change.